I got you, people. You know what? The problem is not people overseas or countries overseas. It's our government. They can't admit it that the American, the country here in America is failing. It's collapsing. You know, we've been knowing that for years. Just people just don't want to admit it that the American society is coming to an end. Right? Even the white folks know it. You know, they just, some of them can't admit it, but you know, people just had enough. Countries had enough with their bullying, they directive, ordering people what to do. And we try to solve everything with money. We try to give all these people money, but we told our American people here that we broke, that we can't afford to keep on financing Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, food stamps, all these benefits that American people have. We can't fund them, but we can fund other countries to help them out with their problems, right? We send billions and billions of dollars overseas. For what? If we at war or we in conflict with these people, why are we sending our taxpayers' money overseas for what? You know, that money could be used here. You know, all the billions of dollars that have been sent to Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan, you know, and all these little fascist countries that America don't like, but he funds them anyway. And then he complains to them bringing drugs to the country. Come on now. It's all a BS, people. I think our government is stealing our money. It's taking citizens' money and sending it somewhere else to keep it in safeguard, so when they retire with it, they have this money back. You know? And that's not it. I thought the Biden family was stealing money with that laptop and sending money back and forth with his son and all that. You know, it's all corruption in the government. You know, I don't believe that this country, America, is in debt and says that we can't pay a debt, that we're going to collapse, but it still has the meaning or the idea, or from whatever they get this from, to mysteriously find money and send out to another country. Don't you people think about that? Is we broke? Why is it that we still sending money to other countries? So we're not broke. America is never broke. I would say that, to never believe that America says that it's broke, that the economy is done with money. No, America makes its own money. America's always finding a way to send billions of dollars to another country to save them. Why can't we use that money and save their own people here in America? You know, and the drugs is another problem. We got our own problems here in America that our government don't want to fix. We got people, young people that are lost in the street, killing each other, and we don't fix that. So they're locking these people up, and if they don't change, they staying in there. That's it. But no, he's worried about another country that got nothing to do with us. You know, Venezuelans is not doing. We don't see a lot of Venezuelans here selling in the corner, selling drugs, selling weed. You know, harassing the elderly. You know, denying people jobs because they don't qualify things. No, they're not the one raising our rent. You are. Our own government is. And then he wants to blame other people, other countries. No, those countries got nothing to do with our problems. We need to fix our own problems and start sending money over there. That's what you got to stop doing. And if we got a debt, why are you doing sending money over there? Why can't we use that money and pay our debt? You know, but we're giving it out for free to everybody. The richest man in the world right now, besides Elon Musk, is that Ukrainian Zelensky. That guy's traveling all over the world, all over the country, trying to get more money, more weapons. Where all that money is going to, that guy's the richest man and come back right now. He could go all over Europe and United States and live anywhere he wants. But the American people here are starving without no jobs, cut off work. And the government keeps on sending money to all these other countries. You better stop that. I'm into that. I don't believe America will never go broke. America makes its own money in the printing press, you know, and could develop whatever money, whatever system is lying, talking about the immigrants. We're taking our money. No, you let them in and you was paying. You're going to make a system, let them work and have them generate revenue and have the American people go to work, get new training and all that, while all these immigrants that I want to work and get all these jobs here, get these jobs and create revenue and more taxes. you know. But what they did, they took all these immigrants out. Now everything slowed down, and also everything is collapsing because nobody in America wants to work anymore. Nobody wants to slave for a government that doesn't give anything back to his people when they need it. You know, when you got to pay a bill, whatever, how come there's no money to help the people pay bills? But you got money to help other people pay their bills. Nah, the government is stealing from you people. Wake up. They're stealing your money from 9 to 5. People should be working now part-time. Let the government pick up the other half because he's always writing checks that he's not paying for. You know, the American people are paying for them checks. People, think about that. With that, I'll let you go. You think about that.